Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I am opening the structure deck Seto Kaiba from 2016. I'm wanting to put together that new XYZ Dragon Cannon retrain deck, and that means we need ABCs, and this was literally the easiest way to get it. Like, they literally probably cost about as much as getting the cards individually, so it was better to just get everything in one place. As I said in the last mail opening, I normally don't like opening stuff like this, but, you know, for the fact that we could get them both for £14 each makes you think that, it's not that scarce of a product, so more or less is fine to open. So, yeah, we got the Structure Deck Seto Kaiba. Bit of a weird one, this, really. It's kind of halfway between Starter Deck and Structure Deck, halfway between Seto Kaiba and halfway between ABC Structure Deck. We got the Blue Eyes on the cover, even though he definitely takes the back seat on this one. On the back, you can see the contents of the deck. We've got the A to Z Buster Dragon Cannon on the top there, who, plays the starring role in this deck. We've got the ABC cards, and a weird combination of cards that would be good in a structure deck, like the ABC cards, and then just completely random Kaiba stuff, like Enraged Battleox, Vampire Lord, Death Feral Imp, Pet in the Dark Clown. Like, why? It's a very, very weird deck. It's very much a case of like half structure deck, half starter deck, At least I know a lot of a structure deck is also kind of irrelevant, like you're not actually going to use it in the deck, but it usually has some more logic to it than, just kind of being something Kaiba used in the anime, like some Pet in the Dark Clown or something. But yeah, it's a really cool deck. As I also mentioned in the mail opening, the A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon on its own is like £4, and all of the ABC cards are a few pounds each, so this was definitely the easiest way to get them. So, the structure deck includes 40 common cards, 2 ultra rare cards, 3 super rare cards, 1 beginner's guide, 1 double-sided deluxe game mat. If that's the deluxe game mat, I'd hate to see the normal one. Dueling guide with tips to bring you to victory. Yes. It's gonna give us tips to win with this flute summoning dragon Pet in the Dark Clown combo we've got going on here. But yeah, I joke, but this is really cool. Another good reason to pick this up was that there are a few things that I want to use in character decks, so it's really cool to get those ticked off, and we're going to just get right into this and see what it is. I've never opened this one before. I was never particularly interested in ABC until now as like a necessary evil in an XYZ deck. Honestly, I never thought they were all that cool. I know that's a controversial thing to say. I know a lot of people liked ABC, but I never really thought they were that cool. So there we've got the structure deck Seto Kaiba game mat and deck guide. Yep. And then of course we have the deck. Oh, I think this is American print. I was expecting it to be unlimited edition because, it doesn't say on the box that it's first edition or anything, but I wasn't expecting the American print. That's definitely very faint, isn't it? So let's find there we are. I was worried for a second that this might have been before they started adding these tabs, which just make it so much easier to open these things. So yeah, let's get into there. Okay, American print A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon is going to kick us off there. It's got the same printing lines. Hold on. You can see there's like 2 parallel lines here and here. Very similar to one of my X-Cross cannons. Yeah, very interesting. So we got A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon. I feel like this might actually be like the end game like effort for the new XYZ Dragon Cannon deck thing, but I could be wrong. But either way, it's £4 to find out, and I didn't fancy that. We got ABC Dragon Buster. Obviously, just awesome fusion. Really, really cool stuff. We got the A Assault Core. We got the B Buster Drake. This is probably the only ABC card I could do with 3 copies of, which is going to be great. Now we got the American print. We got C Crush Wyvern. We got Heavy Mech Support Armor. X-Head Cannon. If there was any doubt this was American print, look at that. That is paler than me. X-Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, Z Metal Tank. Regular Heavy Mech Support Platform. We got Blue Eyes White Dragon in the Moon artwork. That one's not bad, I'm less tired of this one than some others. Of course, it's kind of heinous that it's common, but, it is what it is. There were a lot of hollows to fit into this deck. Kaiser Glider. Again, starter deck stuff. Lord of D. Vampire Lord. Enraged Battle Ox. We got Des Feral Imp. We've got Pet in the Dark Clown. 2 copies of that. It's ironic, I actually had to order these online when I put my Kaiba character deck together. We got Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. Blizzard Dragon. We got Keeper of the Shrine. And Luster Dragon. And then we're into the spells. Union Hanger is cool, but I already got these out of Battles of Legend Chapter 1. We got Majesty with Eyes of Blue. Burst Stream of Destruction. This has just reminded me, I actually got, when I originally got my Azure Eyes, the Saga of Blue Eyes structure deck, that was American print as well. So I have multiple American print copies of some of these cards. Silent, Flute Summoning Dragon. Silent Doom might be useful in a character deck more so than in this structure deck anyway, with its 2 targets, because we kind of agreed that every GX character can use a copy of it. We got Shrink, we got Enemy Controller, we got Megamorph, we got Limiter Removal, we got Frontline Base, we got Union Scramble, which, you know, it's one of the cards that I forgot to order for the deck. I don't know how much use or how little use this might be, but, you know, we're glad to have them anyway, even though I forgot them. We got the Crush Card Virus with the darker artwork. We got Negate Attack, Ring of Destruction. Now, this is a really cool one because I have 3 character decks that can play Ring of Destruction, and I only own 1 copy of it. So now we get 1 copy in this, 1 copy in this, and that's Bastion, Chaz, and Kaiba all sorted. We've got Interdimensional Matter Transporter. Again, I ended up ordering one of these from a single site for a Duke Devlin character deck, so, you know, would have been cool to have opened these a while back. But yeah, Cloning, Final Attack Orders, Call of the Haunted, Rollout, Fiendish Chain, the XYZ Dragon Cannon in common in the underside artwork. We got XY Dragon Cannon, which can replace the Speed Duels version in my Kaiba character deck, and we've got the XZ Tank Cannon for the same purpose. This is actually the only one that I had from childhood, so this is like legendarily the only one I had, and unfortunately, of course, we're missing the 3rd one in this structure deck, so that's a shame. So we have Speed Duel copies of the other 2 currently in my character decks, so we can swap those out, but we'll still have Speed Duel copies of YZ. But yeah, we're going to get into the 2nd copy now, just in case there's anything weirdly wrong with it. When I was a kid, going way back, I bought a starter deck Pegasus that had 3 holes poked through all 3 of the holo cards, and a Ryu Ran that was ripped in half, all of which I still own. So it's always worth, you know, opening these just in case, just to make sure there's you know, no weird anomalies there. Definitely both American print. This one doesn't have the printing lines on it though, so that might be the one that I actually use. I don't know if we'll maybe try to sell the other one if it's, you know, worth a few pounds, get a little bit back for this investment, or whether we'll just keep the cards, you know, so that we have it all together. Yeah, we got ABC, A to Z Buster Dragon, ABC Dragon Buster, Assault Core, Buster Drake. Little bit of damage to the foiling on the top of Buster Drake. Sea Crush Wyvern. Little bit of damage to the foiling on Sea Crush Wyvern. Heavy Mech Support Armor. X, Y, and Z. Blue Eyes, Kaiser Glider. Yeah, it's really cool. My friend's actually just started a Kaiba character deck. This probably would have been very helpful for him if we knew this was coming. But yeah, again, Ring of Destruction for the other character deck. And an XY for Chaz, although the XZ in Chaz is rare, which all the fusions are. So, oh, look at that. Something's curved there, isn't it? See Crush Women, yeah, it's a bit warped actually. Oh well. So yeah, that is the whole opening video here. That is 2 copies of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure Decks Seto Kaiba from 2016. Such a weird deck. Really disappointing that these 4 cards, it's a 4-card archetype. Really disappointing that these 4 cards didn't get reprinted in Maze of the Master. 5 cards if you want to include the A to Z. You know, really disappointing. They could have even reprinted this. You know, they reprint Saga of Blue Eyes anytime that gets support. But, you know, reprinting this to go with the XYZ stuff, not possible. And granted, this is full of dross, but yeah, you know. I mean, it would be cool if they, like, redid this structure deck, to be honest. Like, if they did, like, a, you know, the reloaded version of it, where you got these as, like, lower rarities, and then there was, like, other like, XYZ stuff in it. If that had been how they released the support, that would have been cool too. Actually, there's a little bit of surface scuffing on both. You can see that there. on both Dragon Buster cannons. You see it there as well. Okay, bit of a shame. But yeah, that's everything for this video. So if you enjoyed this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the DSW Tabletop playlist in the end screen for more Yu-Gi-Oh openings, Yu-Gi-Oh mail openings, and you can also check out the character decks I've been mentioning through this, though not all of them are available on my channel yet. And in the end screen, I'll also put the video where I opened a load of mail for the XYZ Dragon Cannon archetype, and you can check that out if you'd be interested. But for now, I really do appreciate you guys joining me, so thank you all for watching, and goodbye.